Podding. Welcome to my blog and welcome to my Christmas countdown series 2016. We're in week 10 and I have some door decorations to show you, which is this week's project. Stampin Up don't supply the bells. I got these through Amazon and they're called Rainbow Jumbo Jingle Bells. There's 24 pieces in a pack and they come in all sorts of colours, as you can see. So we're only going to be using 2 red and a gold one. To be honest, what sparked off the idea were these little jingle bells that Stampin Up supplied, but they were just too small. Supplies you need are the Banners for Christmas stamp set, bunch of banners, framelits. We're going to be using that die, pine Thinlits dies, and we'll need the bow, the smallest and the medium dies, one of the outline pine cone dies, and this and the outline one. I have this handy little gadget which is magnetised, so I'll stick all the dies I need there to use later. The inks we are using are Real Red, Versamark, embossing buddy, copper embossing powder and a heat tool. Real Red stitched edge ribbon. This is 3/4 of an inch in width. That's 1.9 centimeters width. Craft rope. These have been cut into various lengths, so you need one that's 18 inches long, one 16 inches and one 12 inches. In centimeters, that is 40, I've rounded it off to the closest centimetre, so that's roughly about 46 centimetres, 41 centimetres and 30.5 centimetres. Always artichoke cardstock, chocolate chip, red glimmer paper, very vanilla cardstock, copper foil, a 1/2 inch circle punch, block E I think this is, and your scoring board, lots and lots of glue dots and some double-sided tape. This is Terran tape. Rub the embossing buddy all over your cardstock. Ink up the banner with Versamark and stamp. Sprinkle it with copper embossing powder. To emboss it. Bring in the magnetic platform, base cutting plate, cardstock, die, top cutting plate, and then you want to cut 2 extra ones to glue underneath to make the banner stronger. Then we want to stamp Merry Christmas in Real Red. Now I've cut some extra layers of banners. That's really so that it will make the very vanilla cardstock a little bit stiffer. So I'll glue the layers together so there's almost 3 layers. Set that aside and then tackle making the box. On your glimmer paper with the long side on top on the reverse side, and you're scoring at 1.5 inches, 3, 4.5 and 6. In centimetres that is 2.5, 7.6, 11.4 and 15.2 centimetres. rotate it 90 degrees, and then you want to score at 1.5, 3 and 4.5. So that's 3.8, 7.6 and 11.4 centimetres. A 1/2 inch score mark at the top, you're wanting to cut away those sections, leave that tab, cut away that section, and then you're just cutting into those tabs there for the base of your box. Angle there. So these bits are tapered. That bit is straight. This bit is straight. You're only cutting up to the first horizontal score line. So notch that. Notch that. Notch that. And notch that. I forgot to turn the recorder on to film it, but where the hash areas are, you cut that off as well. So basically you'll be left with a box that looks like this. Don't throw these away because we can use that to cut our bows with. Now take your 1/2 inch circle punch and go all the way in and punch a hole. Fold that and use that previously punch hole as a guideline to punch another hole. And then that gives you a guideline as to where to punch the next 2 holes on those flaps. Ooh, it's a bit stiff. You'll see why in a minute. It's just easier to show you than to try and explain. So it's best not to use a bone folder when you've got glimmer paper because it might take the glimmer off. So if you just use your fingers, and then right at the end here you want to just cut off a little sliver, sort of a V-shaped sliver, and also reinforce the flaps down here. Put tear and tape on the flap. And on the last one, the square one, you put the tear and tape on the inside. Now you need to assemble the box, so you want to do the 2 side flaps first. Get a bone folder to reinforce that flap. Also put tear and tape on the flap on the box here. And you want to do that so you can seal the box afterwards. Take the 18-inch length of craft rope and pop it through one of the bells. So you want that to go through the red bell. Okay, and then tie that in a knot. Then take the medium one, the 16-inch one, and loop it through the gold bell. Keep hold of the 2 ends so that they're equal at the top. pull it tight. Make sure they're flush, lying flat with each other. And tie a knot with that as well. Now take the shortest one, the 12-inch piece, and put that through the red bell. Ensure the ends are equal. Pull that tight and tie a knot through there as well. Now we can pop it through the hole in the box, thread it through. So that's the housing for your box. So can you see? Next we want a length of ribbon that will be large enough to go through the doorknob. So let's say that's about 12 inches long. And pop some tear and tape on the lid of the box, as wide as the ribbon. So you only want to put it on half, wind that round, straighten the edge, put the other half there. Okay. Now that you've got the ribbon attached, you can seal the box. So take the backing paper off the double-sided tape and then put the flap down. Oops. And pinch the side of the box so that it's sealed. And there you have your hanger, and we need to tie it with a bow there. So it depends how long you want your bow. Say that's about 24 inches, I think. And you want the side, this side showing where the fold is. So you want your bow facing this way. Double-sided tape on the back of the banner. Pop that on. And then we can decorate the bells next. To adorn each bell, you'll need a glimmer bow, 3 fir cones and 2 fronds of leaf. So this is how I set it up so that it reduces the amount of times that you have to pass this through the Big Shot. So there are the leaves, there's the pine cone, and this one is the one that sort of partially cuts. That's the copper foil, and there's your glimmer red ribbon bow. It's all ready to run through the Big Shot top cutting plate, and I'll do it off camera. You need 3 sets of those. Now I've got all my pieces die cut. I need to mount this open one on top of the copper one, and the best way to do it is actually to run fast fuse over it. Fuse use an eraser, the special ones that take away glue marks and things. Just take away the excess tear and tape. And pick up the open acorns and then attach it on top of the copper foil. Then you don't get any messy glue marks or anything. You want to curl these a little bit. Now be gentle with this because they are very delicate. So take the smaller of the two pine leaves and attach it to the glue dot, and attach that on top of this. To the larger leaf, then glue dot again, and attach it to the bell. Then take the fir cone, the solid piece, the chocolate chip one, and put a glue dot on that and attach it to this one. Then glue dot on the back of the copper one and attach it on top here like so. And then with the bow you do the same thing, glue dot on the back and attach that on top. As easy as that. There you have your door decoration. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you like it, do give me a thumbs up, subscribe or share on Facebook, and my grateful thanks if you do. If you're watching from YouTube, you'll find the list of supplies I use below this video in the Show More section, with direct links to my online store. They'll also be listed on my blog here at blog.stampwithelaine.com. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.